Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Her Story Unveiled 007, where we dig up the real stories of women who changed the game but didn't always get their credit. And today, oh, you're going to want to hear this one. Picture this, a teenage girl standing up to racism before Rosa Parks, but historically, they basically ghosted her. Her name, Claudette Colvin, and trust me, her story is wild. Let's get into it. Alright, so it's 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama, and you already know the deal. Segregation is in full effect. Black people gotta sit in the back of the bus, and if a white person wants your seat, oh, best believe you gotta get up. Okay, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin, she's riding the bus from school one day, minding her business, books in her lap. You can obviously tell that she's a school-aged kid when the driver says, "Get up and give your seat to this white passenger." And Claudette, oh, she's not having it at all. She grips her books tight, looks at the driver dead in his face, and says, "It's my constitutional right, and I know my rights." Like, imagine the confidence of this girl. She's 15 and talking about the Constitution to a grown white man in Jim Crow, Alabama. When I tell you the whole bus got so quiet, the tension was thicker than a Snickers. Then, suddenly, two white cops pull up. They grab her, yank her out of her seat, and drag her off the bus like she just committed a horrible crime. One officer even hit her with his nightstick. The other officer threw her in the backseat of his car, of the police car. And you know what Claudette is doing the whole time? She's screaming, "I know my rights." Now, let's talk about why history tried to erase Claudette. Because trust me, it wasn't just bad luck. Back then, the civil rights movement thought they were being strategic. Leaders thought they needed the right person to be the face of the fight against segregation. Someone who could be accepted by media in white America. And Claudette, oh, she was young, dark-skinned, and very outspoken. And here's the ugly truth. Colorism played a huge role. Ever heard of the brown paper bag test? Back in the day, some black organizations, even social clubs, and guess what? Even churches used a literal brown paper bag as a test. And if your skin wasn't lighter than that brown paper bag, you were often excluded. And the mindset, it even showed up in civil rights movement. So instead of lifting up Claudette, they chose Rosa Parks, an older, light-skinned woman who was soft-spoken and already real, respected in the community. They thought she would be a better symbol for the movement, someone white Americans might sympathize with. And Claudette, she basically got erased from the narrative. But she wasn't done yet. But let's be real, Claudette was that girl. She didn't just disappear. She became one of the main plaintiffs in the Browder vs. Gale case, the case that officially ended segregation in America. So yeah, although Rosa Parks became the face, Claudette Colvin was the part of the reason the whole system came crashing down. And she never stopped speaking her truth either. Years later, she said, "I knew I was just as good as any white person, and I wasn't going to move just because the bus driver told me to." Like, if that's not legendary, I don't know what is. Okay, so here's my question. Do you think that Claudette Colvin should have been the face of the movement? Do you think that Claudette Colvin should have been the face of the movement instead of Rosa Parks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're loving these untold stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, because I got more history, more tea, and more women who deserve their flowers coming your way. Until next time, keep questioning the stories they tell us. Thank you.